Good morning, or actually it's afternoon now. It's 12:43 here at this time. But yeah, how's everybody been? It's been quite a crazy, well, very crazy summer. Actually, not quite. I'd like to. Yeah, how's everybody been? Hello. Good afternoon. I am DJ Dave once again. Yeah, but everyone's been asking me what happened to the radio station because, well, it's not there anymore. And that I'm going to actually get to in the next segment. This time, I just want to let everybody know that if you are interested, I am still doing IT, trying to help people out. I know everybody's been doing stuff online now, which is kind of crazy. It works. It's great. But I hate doing everything from behind a computer. Of course, since that's my business, and I've been doing that for quite a while now, and I'm a little sick of sitting behind a computer. I can't wait to get back out into public and meet people in person. But it's kind of hard to do that right now, and a lot of people are still under quarantine. So yeah, I can still do that. Of course, I'm not going out to areas right now doing computer work. I can do everything pretty much remotely. So if you need help on the chat via phone call, you can still give me a call. I'm still here, and the number hasn't changed. It's still the same. So I will be getting to more about the radio station in the next segment. But right now, I'd like to just see how everybody's been. Throw me a line in the chat. I'll be glad to answer some questions about that. And I know when everything first hit back in March, it was the day after my wife's birthday. We're all planning on going out for dinner, and then they shut down all the restaurants. So things are starting to open up. I'm glad about that. Once again, things are opening again. We kind of need to get a little back to normalcy, a little bit of normalcy, anyways. And I really hope that's going to happen quite soon because I'm getting a little sick of being locked up. And we've been doing a lot of work outside, so we've been able to actually be out in the summer, and I'm glad for that. That we are able to get outside and not be locked up inside all the time, because man, that is the worst thing for you, is being stuck inside all the time. You get sick of that through the winter. Imagine if everybody has to do that all year round now. And I gotta admit, when COVID first hit, I was a little nervous about it, and we didn't know anything about the virus at that time. So there was a lot of people that are nervous. A lot of people still nervous about it, and I don't blame them. If something you don't know, something that you don't know anything about, you're going to be nervous about it. And there's still a lot of unknowns about this, but we've dealt with it all summer long now. We know that the effects on it, and we've got people that we know that actually have had cancer and getting over it, and they need to be very careful not to get sick. But for the most part, most people that are healthy, we can deal with it, and we can get back to some sort of normalcy here. It's not good being locked up inside all the time. I understand that there's so many people that are afraid, and I know I'm not blaming them for that. Everybody has their concerns, especially the elderly, and especially people that have dealt with some medical issues that in themselves. I can see why they would be nervous, and everyone's just got to, you know, take caution, protect yourselves the best you can. If you're afraid to go out, there's a lot of things you can do as far as online orders now. Peapod is great if you're in an area that Peapod delivers. Amazon, I think, is getting into it. Walmart, a lot of these places now are getting into deliveries. So if you have one of those medical conditions and you are afraid to get out and leave the house, you can take advantage of that. But in my opinion, staying quarantined, locked in your house, in a lot of ways is worse than getting out and dealing with the virus. A lot of people have died from the flu, and we haven't locked everything down like this for the flu. And I'm not saying it was a bad decision, because when it first hit, we didn't know anything about the virus. We had knew nothing about it. It was brand new, just hit. But now that we're starting to see some people do recover from it, and some people don't get very sick from it, and they get better, like the regular flu. A couple days and you're good. Some people get very sick from it, and we're still trying to figure out why a lot of people are getting extremely sick and other people aren't. Everybody's got a different immune system, just like some people die from the flu and some people don't. But again, you really can't you really can't just go ahead and live in fear. There's a lot of people get very depressed, having no social interaction with people. And it's great. Technology has been great. We have the technology to interact with people now, video chat, video calls. But you just can't. God put us on this earth to socialize with people, and you take that away from the human interaction. You take away the human interaction, and people get depressed. People commit suicide. The suicide rate, I don't know what the statistics are on it right now, but I know I've heard of a few people that have recently committed suicide. I don't know the details if it was because of COVID or not, but people get depressed, you get stuck in your house, and you have no one to interact with. Some people, they live for their friends, they live for their family, and if you can't see them and you can't get out and work with them, they get depressed and they take their own life, and it's a very sad situation. But sometimes that can be worse than opening things up, getting people back to some normalcy where people have something to look forward to, because we need something to look forward to. If the future is all doom and gloom, people feel, what do they have to live for? And that can be worse and actually make you sick, just looking like you have nothing to live for. A lot of people that lost a spouse, lost a loved one, it's not too, and you're a couple and you're elderly, you lose one spouse, it's not too long a lot of times before the other one dies, and it's because they feel that they have nothing else to live for, and they get sick, and they pass on themselves. So I'm not saying that people have, not to be afraid of the virus. I'm not saying anything like that. Just, take precautions. Use your hand sanitizer, wash your hands, use your PPE, all that stuff. That's great. You got to take your precautions, just like when you're on a job working with any other asbestosis, and you're working with any kind of chemicals, you wear your gloves, you take your precautions, you wear your hearing protection when you're on a job with a lot of noise. You got to take your precautions, but this we need to get back to some kind of normalcy, and we can't keep living in fear all the time. That's just not what God wants us to do. So, with that said, it, just be safe, take it easy, and I've been. It's not because of COVID I'm saying that. I've been saying that on all my shows for many many years now. But I don't know what that was. That was very strange. Uh, Somebody's playing something in the other room. But anyway, with that said, be safe, take it easy. Don't be, if you're somebody that's healthy. Now Siri's going off. I don't know. If you're healthy, you can, not don't be too nervous about it. I was just like a lot of people. I was extremely nervous about it when it first hit. But I got sick of sitting in the house, so I started getting out a little bit. I don't do a lot of shopping in stores because I hate the mask thing. But we do Peapod. We have that delivered. Every couple of weeks we have Peapod delivered. We got to go to but I still like to go out to restaurants. I still like to get out of the house. I get sick of sitting in the house all the time. But so anyway, that's all I wanted to say right now. The next segment, we will be doing pretty shortly. The A part of the show has been off working, so hopefully she can join us next time. But that's it for right now. Yeah. Funny thing about this music, I've been using it over 20 some years now. Started doing my shows 20 years ago using this same sign-off music, when we're doing DJing around campgrounds, live broadcasts, other stuff with the radio station. That'll be on the next segment. Hopefully we can get some Wolfie's pet care. Hopefully that will come back. Some tips from Amanda with the Wolfie's pet care. Computer stuff, send me questions, send me that stuff. The website for the radio station is still up, wolfradio.net. Questions for Amanda, wolfiespetcare.com. And our new business, trimmingedge.com. Everybody stay safe. That has been my saying 20 years now, so it's not because of COVID. Take care, everybody.